everyone, so this video review is for Tides of Love by Kimberly Griffin. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that, so if you're on YouTube there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog or on social medias then there should be a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Tides of Love by Kimberly Griffin. This was really lovely. Michaela is sorting her life. She's discovering herself as a bisexual after a divorce, and she borrows a home in Oceania. So Jem, who's the property manager of this area in Oceania, is welcoming and really kind, but her heart isn't really in taking care of her father's business as he's in poor health, and unfortunately she feels like she has no choice, so she feels a bit trapped there. But when they meet, they have this connection that neither of them expected to find. So this was a really, really sweet story that dealt with coming to terms with change. You have to assess your wants and your needs and desires over your morals, and then putting yourself first, and all these other complicated things that come with making any decisions about changing anything. There was a lot of realization for both Michaela and Jem having met one another. That was sort of building to them seeking one another's guidance, because they both very much needed it to find their way through what were essentially rocky and difficult times, and probably without one another would have struggled even more. So I'm really glad they had one another. It was a reminder that sometimes in order to find your way again, when you sort of found yourself everything's getting a bit much, in order to find your way again, what you need is space, a change of perspective, someone different to talk to, and maybe just a little bit relaxation and fun. You know, you just get out of your normal routine and out of your normal structure, and you'll find something, and you'll be inspired, or you'll feel refreshed and ready to deal with whatever it is you need to deal with. Both Jem and Michaela, they shared quite a lot of similarities, especially when it came to people pleasing and putting pressure on themselves. They were both very good at that, which is why it's great to then see each of them giving each other the perspectives, because they were so alike, and yet for each other they could tell them, like, well, you're doing this or you're doing that, but they couldn't apply it to their own life, which is quite often the way. We never take our own advice, do we? They were both really good people. They were pure of heart. They just wanted, you know, everyone to get along and have a great time, and not cause any conflict and upset. And Michaela's spirit had been somewhat dampened by all that had happened, but Jem's had stayed really infectious. Even though she was sort of finding herself in a position she didn't really want to be in, she still had all this uplifting energy and spirit. And although they were both a little bit on guard, which made them kind of the perfect match, because when you're both on guard, it means, you know, you're not quite giving in to everything, and it means one person isn't getting hurt more than the other. But it meant they could find trust in one another, because they both knew they were on guard, so they could peel back those layers slowly and then open up about what they were really thinking and feeling to one another, knowing that they'd both sort of experienced the same sorts of things in a different way. And it was just a lovely story with lots of heart, and there was lots of underlying sentiment in it, and it was great to explore what reflecting and resetting everything whilst trying to be your true self is like. That was really fun to explore with both of them, and I hope this isn't the last that we've seen of Michaela and Jem, because I think now that they've met and they've had all this sort of realization that they have a really, really exciting future ahead of them. So I'm hoping there'll be future stories with them in, because I haven't had enough of them yet. They've literally only just got some stuff together, but there were some really cute moments, some really lovely moments, and a lot of fun happening in there as well. So I really, really enjoyed it, and hope you will too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of Tides of Love by Kimberly Griffin, which I really, really hope you will. If you've read Tides of Love, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do comment. Please do let us know what you thought of the story. And if you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your to-be read list, or you're now super excited and thinking, I really want to read that story, it sounds great, then please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye!